Alright guys, these are our next two quests. Trash into treasure and clearer skies. Both quests are pretty easy once you know what you're looking for. For trash into treasure, we need to obtain 6 wires and 1 battery. Wires look like this. And this is what a battery looks like. You'll have the best chance of finding them in electrical or technological areas. Search computers, server boxes, cabinets, and other containers containing technological loot. So, we spawn inside a bunker, and right away we start searching. I open up the first container, and here we find some spare parts. Not exactly what we're looking for, but still very useful. Instead of leaving them behind, I'm going to salvage them into metal parts and keep those in my bag. Metal is always worth collecting early on, because we're going to need a lot of it later for crafting, weapons, gear, and upgrades. So even when you don't find the exact quest item, always check if you can salvage something useful before moving on.
By the testing annex.
I've spotted a few Wasp drones up ahead. For clearer skies, we need to destroy 3 ARC enemies. And Wasps are a great choice for this early on. They're flying drones, but they're not too hard to take down if you keep your distance and pick your shots. After destroying them, make sure you loot the wreckage. We need ARC alloy for this quest, so don't just kill them and run away. Also, if you find any Wasp drivers, take those with you as well. We're going to need them later for another quest, so it's better to start saving them now. That way, we're not only completing clearer skies, but we're also preparing for future quests at the same time. Also, keep an eye out for ARC Powercells. These are very useful, especially early on, because they can be used to recharge your shield over time. So if you get into a fight and your shield takes damage, an ARC Powercell can help you recover before moving on. You can also use ARC Powercells to craft shield rechargers, so I always like to pick them up when I find them. So after destroying drones like Wasps, make sure you loot the wreckage. Even if we don't need them for this exact quest right now, they're definitely worth keeping for later. This is a dog collar. If you don't already have one, definitely keep it. You'll need it for the first Scrappy upgrade, which takes Scrappy from level 1 to level 2. Scrappy is very useful because he can bring back extra materials over time, so upgrading him early is definitely worth it. So don't sell this one by accident. This is a rusted shut medical kit. If you find one of these, I would definitely bring it with you, especially if you haven't upgraded your medical lab yet. We're going to need these later to upgrade the medical lab. If we take down any pops, make sure to check for pop triggers as well. I know it might feel like we're collecting a lot already, but trust me, you'll thank me later when these items start showing up in future quests and upgrades. When you're inside buildings, always keep an eye out for ticks. These little bastards show up everywhere, usually right when you don't want them to. So, we didn't get everything we needed in this run, but we did pick up a lot of useful stuff for future quests. That's totally fine. Sometimes it's better to extract with good loot instead of forcing the last item and losing everything. Now we'll reset the map, go back in, and focus on the final things we still need. In the beginning, I like to run free loadouts until I get something useful, like a Pharaoh. The Pharaoh is really good early on because it hits hard and is strong against ARC enemies, especially if you keep your distance and take your shots carefully. So for now, I'll either go back in with the gear I managed to extract with, or if I'm bringing my own loadout, I'll at least bring a basic augment. That gives me more space for loot, and depending on the augment, even a safe pocket for important items. Ah, nice. Here are the batteries we needed. That's one part of the quest done. Now we still need to find the wires, so let's keep searching the electrical and tech areas. And I'll keep them in my safe pocket, or in my bud like they say, just to make sure we don't lose them if things go wrong. I found a self-fried motherboard. If I salvage this, I'll get me 5 wires. That brings us really close. We only need 1 more wire. And I also found a damaged heatsink. If I salvage this one as well, I'll get 3 more wires. Perfect, that should be enough. Quest done. Oh damn, rusted gear. These can be a pain in the ass to find sometimes, so that's a really nice pickup. We're having a lucky run here. Found ourselves some good shit. Alright guys, job's done. That's another quest finished, and we grabbed some useful loot along the way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.